You know, we're about the only two people in the world who don't think we're married.
We don't think we're not. We both know we're not.
Except me. I'm beginning to have my doubts.
Don't tell me I have to convince you, too, that we're not married.
Well, we might just as well be. We certainly can't afford to deny it in face of those pictures.
No, I'm afraid not.
The only difference between us and other married people is that we can't even get a divorce.
If I really could get a divorce from you before I married Jim, that would put a stop to all these embarrassing falsehoods.
Certainly would.
Peter, you've got to marry me.
Why, Linda, this is so sudden.
If we get married now, I could start divorce proceedings in the morning.
Well, I don't know.
You got me into all this. The very least you could do is marry me.
It wasn't my fault any more than it was yours.
All right, it's my fault. But you've just got to marry me.
Well, now, I'd like to think it over.
But why? There's nothing to think over.
All right. But where can we get a license? Everybody in New York knows us now.
Why don't you try New Jersey?
Thanks.
The odds were 100 to 1 against me. The world thought the heights were too high to climb. But people from Missouri never incensed me. Oh, I wasn't a bit concerned, for from history I had learned how many, many times the world had turned. They all laughed at Christopher Columbus when he said the world was round. They all laughed when Edison recorded sound. They all laughed at Wilbur and his brother when they said that man could fly. They told Marconi wireless was a phony. It's the same old cry. They laughed at me, wanting you. Said I was reaching for the moon. But oh, you came through. Now they'll have to change their tune. They all said we never would be happy. They laughed at us and how. But ho, 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 who's got the last laugh now? They all laughed at Rockefeller Center. Now they're fighting to get in. They all laughed at Whitney and his cotton gin. They all laughed at Fulton and his steamboat, Hershey and his chocolate bar. Ford and his Lizzie kept the laughers busy. That's how people are. They laughed at me, wanting you. Said it would be hello, goodbye. But oh, you came through. Now they're eating humble pie. They all said we'd never get together. Darling, let's take a bow. For ho, 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 who's got the last laugh now?